What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another break on this Tuesday evening. Right now, I've got our 2025 Kakawow Aura Marvel 2-box number 5 random letter. Gonna get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged, and we will go ahead and get started. What's up, Alex? How are you doing on this fine evening? James having a hard time tagging you. If you go buy something else on Facebook, let me know. We'll get that tag added for you. Alex, I know you're already in here, but I'm going to tag you anyway, just to keep up with. Tagging everyone I can. All right. Should have all the tags in there. Appreciate the close. While we're going through the trade timer, I'll go over what the big chases are. Pretty much just a couple of parallels and, of course, the script. They call them script inserts, but they're like facsimile autos for some of the big Marvel characters. There's the Peacock parallel, which is a big one. The green and gold parallels are both big as well. But I'll read off a more detailed description after we start the trade timer. Got the names here first. Jeremy on top. Tua on the bottom. Going to go ahead and get this reflected onto your screens here. Realize I tagged Jim Sloan, not Jeremy, so we'll get Jeremy tagged in just a second. Got the names here. Going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. 7, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Derek on top. Tua on the bottom. I'm going to get this reflected onto your screens. There we go. Then we've got the letters here. A-E on top, W on the bottom. 16 entries, going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got a 7, so we're good there. Maybe. It's loading, it's thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. W on top, K, L, and N on the bottom. Go ahead and get this reflected on your screen. Handle a couple items of business, and then we'll get that trade timer started. Always like to read the description of these Marvel breaks. First, I'm going to tag Jeremy here. Realized after I posted it that it put the wrong Sloan. There we go. All right, so I'm going to read the description first before we start the trade timer so nobody is confused. This will be going off the first letter of the first name according to the checklist. For example, Iron Man will go to the letter I, and Captain America will go to the letter C. All card names and character names will be going off the checklist. And then there is 1 to 4 limited edition cards in every box, including parallels, inserts, and a card back set. Every box contains 1 Angel card out of 390, or Aura check card out of 75, or single script art blue out of 95, or single script orange out of 75. Each case contains 1 Aura green Peacock card out of 25, or green Gems card out of 25, and 1 green card out of 25, or gold card out of 10. So those are the big chases. Obviously, with the script and everything like that, there's double script cards, triple script cards, Tom Holland autographed cards with redemption, Deadpool redemptions, lots to look forward to. Kind of a little bit. Yeah, absolutely, Jeremy. Give me just a second here. You have A and E, V, and D. And I can go over those again at the end if anybody's curious. I'm going to start the trade timer now. Like I said, going off first letter, first name. Always like to say that before you trade letters in case you were thinking something else. There we go. 5 minutes on the clock. While that trade timer's ticking, I'm going to get our verification codes copied and pasted into our chats. Also, after this break, I wouldn't be doing my job if I let you know that if you enjoy what you see, we just put up a fresh case. These are the last 2 boxes from our first case, but we just put up breaks from a fresh case. So if you're interested in more, you like what you see, Highly recommend checking that out. I'll also random the raffle cards. There's one per box there. We'll random those at the end of the break as part of our recap. Also, this should go without saying, but I always like to say it on these like Star Wars, Marvel, just in case, because I know they can be confusing for new folks who maybe haven't done one of these breaks before. If you have any questions in the chat, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm happy to answer anything. If you think maybe a card goes somewhere and you're confused and you want to know why that card goes to one letter or another, just feel free to ask. Always happy to help. Yeah. Got some fun ones up. I also know it's not up right now, but we are also working on doing a football PYT that's been requested. So we will be doing one of those. Can't tell you what football it is yet, but I know that those requests have been heard. Three minutes left on the trade timer here. Optic, yeah, that would be cool. I can't speak 100% for certain, but as far as I know, we've done all of the optic we currently have. Doesn't mean we won't get more, but I don't believe we have any on hand. Yes, if that basketball does sell out tonight, it will. That one has 17 spots left. Okay, under 2 minutes left on the trade timer before we hop on in. All right, last 60 seconds here on the trade timer. In case anybody does want to swap their letters. Last 30 seconds here. I love opening this Kakawow. Other than the glue they use on their packs. The glue they use on their packs sometimes feels like it's made out of vibranium or something, how strong it is. But it is a really nice product, and especially these Marvel ones look absolutely gorgeous. So excited for it. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Seeing no trades, those are going to be everybody's letters. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Like I said, we'll random that at the end. Empty box number 1 there. Back things up a little bit. Here we go. Got a nice Jean Grey there for the letter J. Halo there for the letter H. We got a nice Silver Surfer here for the letter S. That one going to be 25 out of 145. Going over to Alex. There you go, Alex. Alex Solon there. Love the look of that. We got a nice black cat here for the letter B. That one going to be 217 out of 390. Going over to Perry. There you go, Perry. Congrats on that one. We got a nice Black Widow on the debut insert. That one going over to the letter B as well. And a nice debut there of Iron Man. Got a nice Aura Captain Marvel there. Three packs left out of box number 1 here. Nice Viv Vision there for the letter V. Nice Black Panther there for the letter B. And last pack of box number 1 here. Then we hop into box number 2. We've got Captain America here. That one going to be 23 out of 75. We'll go ahead and get that one magged up. Nice one there for the letter C. Going over to Derek. Nice one there for the letter C. All right, let me get these base moved over. We'll hop into box number 2. Got that other raffle random at the end. Empty box there. Nice blade there for the letter B. Wolverine there for the letter W. Got a nice Iron Fist here for the letter I. Now, be 286 out of 390. Going over to James. There you go, James. Congrats on that. Spider-Girl there for the letter S. Got a really nice Winter Soldier there for the letter W. And we've got a Spider-Man here. That one going to be a 53 out of 95 for the letter S. We're going to get that one magged as well. That is killer. Now I'm going over to Alex Solon. There you go. Really nice Spider-Man there. Got a nice She-Hulk there for the letter S. Dr. Doom there for the letter D. Really excited for the new Fantastic Four movie. Looking forward to checking it out. We got a nice World War Hulk here. That one going to be 31 out of 145. And that one is going over to W. Since the character is World War Hulk, not just Hulk. So that one will be going over to Derek. There you go, Derek. Congrats on that one. Got a thing there. Daredevil on the debut for T and D, respectively. All right, let me get these top loaded here. We will random the 2 raffles, and we will hop into our recap. All right, got these 2 raffles here. I'm going to put all your names in the random. I'll show it just like normal, and the top 2 names will each get one. All right, here we go. 16 names. Derek on top, 2 of you on the bottom. Same order you see them on your screen. Going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again, and then the top 2 names will each get one. Good luck, everybody. Got a 4, so we're good there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alex Solon and Derek Smith each getting one of those. Congrats on that. Let me get this verification code shared, and then we'll hop into the rest of our recap. All right, now that I got those recorded, let's hop into our recap here. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on this one. Like I said, we do have more breaks of this up on the website now, in case you really enjoyed what you saw. And it's a fresh case. Daredevil on the debut for D. World War Hulk, 31 out of 145. As you can see, the character name listed as World War Hulk, so that's going over to W. Winter Soldier also for W. Iron Fist there for the letter I, 286 out of 390. Captain Marvel for the letter C. Iron Man on the debut there for the letter I. Black Widow on the debut for the letter B. Black Cat also for B, 217 out of 390. And Silver Surfer for the letter S, 25 out of 145. Then we have our 2 mags here. Got that gorgeous Spider-Man. That one going to be at 53 out of 95. And Captain America there for the letter C. That one going to be 23 out of 75. All right, that's going to do it for this break. Thank you, everybody, for